chance in this match. And then this man now going to kill Laurinaitis. And this is the message for the crew and us. Okay?
And the opponent,
Good evening, and welcome to Los Angeles, where a sellout crowd is ready for some SmackDown action.
Yeah, LA is full of stars, but tonight we're gonna see the WWE superstars.
And not just any superstars, but the SmackDown superstars, the greatest stars in sports entertainment. Tinseltown will never be the same. Great reversal. And there's the reversal. Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let me train you, you could be cruiserweight champ inside a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way you train people. You make Marine drill instructors look like pushovers.
Are you surprised? They're just training people to go to war. I train them to be WWE superstars.
Well, thanks, but no thanks, partner. I think I'll stick to announcing for now. It sounds like this capacity crowd has something on their minds.
Yeah, and 10,000 paying customers can't. He's 3 seconds away from victory. Jim Neidhart is an old school brawler. He's been doing this for a long time, and there's a reason he's still going strong.
And I don't think there's ever been a more feared or brutal competitor than the Anvil.
You say that like it's a bad thing. The Anvil earned that nickname. He can take a hammering and come back for more.
I don't think it's a bad thing at all, but I bet some of his opponents might disagree.
These superstars have been giving it everything they've got all night.
They sure have. And that's where the superb conditioning of the WWE superstars comes into play.
Yeah, you're not going to win a match if you're blown up 2 minutes into it.
You can say that again. I've seen matches won and lost simply because one superstar was able to outlast their opponent.
These fans have got something they want to share with us.
That's their right. They paid for their tickets after all.
Seeing a match like this makes me proud to be part of this company.
I'm with you, partner. You just can't experience a thrill like this anywhere else.
And that's because you're not going to see athletes like the WWE superstars anywhere else, Cole.
You certainly aren't. They're the greatest athletes in the world. And this is the only place you'll see them doing what they do best.
Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that doesn't happen often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We've both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you anything can happen here in the WWE. Man, you just can't put anything over on these fans.
You sure can't. They see everything, and they'll let you know about it.
These superstars give everything they've got when they're in a match like this, but a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes too.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
And for a lot of guys, their WWE career is their life. That's why you see so much passion for what they do in the ring.
And that's something you won't see anywhere else. With all due respect to every athlete and entertainer out there, no one gives as much of themselves to their fans as the WWE superstars.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner or later.
Well, whichever way it goes, no one can say that these superstars didn't give it everything they've got.
During his legendary career, Jim Neidhart has often been on the wrong side of the WWE fans, but that never slowed him down.
Well, you know, fans, whenever you beat one of their favorites, they hold it against you, and the Anvil's done plenty of that over the years.
He certainly has, and it doesn't look like he's done yet.
And it looks like he's bleeding. This is not going to help his chances.
That depends. Some guys go crazy at the sight of their own blood and become almost unstoppable.
Well, that doesn't seem like a good strategy to me. I hope he ends this before he suffers a serious injury. This capacity crowd is certainly getting its money's worth here tonight.
And it's a good thing, too. If they're not buying tickets, we're not getting paychecks.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry about selling tickets the next time we come back here. Not after a match like this.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in.
Oh boy, the crowd just got made a part of this one.
Those fans had better be careful. These superstars are out of control.
And the crowd has come alive tonight with a chant directed at the superstars in the ring.
You can't let that break your focus, but that's easier said than done.
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing. I don't even like to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. An injured superstar is like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how beaten up they get. I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. This is a great match. The fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it. Ugh.
Even if you wind up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Hey, it's pretty insightful for a guy who's never wrestled a match in his life.
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight.
We're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight.
He was one step ahead on that one.
These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
So what? You want to say that everybody wins so that nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
I cannot remember the last time I've seen a crowd this pumped up.
I know what you mean, partner. These superstars have really brought the fans to life here tonight.
Look at these superstars go. It's obvious that they've done their homework on each other.
That's for sure. This match might have been over by now if they had.
90% of a match is in the preparation. You gotta come in ready for battle. No superstar in the locker room can afford to ignore the... Look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
This match proves without a doubt why SmackDown's the dump. Did you see that? That table's in a million pieces. These superstars are putting on a clinic.
Yeah, and not a health clinic. I don't think they'll be the same after this one.
Jim Neidhart's a tough son of a gun, and I doubt there's a lot of today's superstars who could hang with him in the ring.
You might be right, but I'm sure many of them have studied his legendary career, and some of them might even be able to show him a thing or two.
I've got to admit it, I'm impressed by these superstars' performance here tonight.
We were expecting a solid match from these superstars, but this is even better than I'd hoped.
Anyone who thinks this business is a piece of cake should get into the ring with these superstars.
I don't think anyone would last too long against them. These are trained WWE professionals.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, but if you're going to be snippy, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago. These superstars have proven time and again that they're willing and able to go the distance.
Well, you don't get too far in this business if you're not.
That's for sure, partner. There's always someone right behind you, ready to overtake you if you can't keep up.
Boy, this is not the way I thought this match was going to go at all.
And that's what makes the WWE so exciting. The unpredictability of the superstars. You never quite know exactly what you're going to see.
I love hearing a crowd come alive, even if I disagree with what they're saying.
Me too, and I do agree with what they're saying. When you talk about the most ruthless, remorseless superstars of all time, Jim the Anvil Neidhart's name has got to be near the top of that list.
I could not agree more, and I know you consider that a bad thing, but I love to watch the Anvil do his thing. Man, what a match, kid. You never know what you'll find. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
As long as these superstars have got anything left in the tank, they'll keep going at it.
They certainly don't look like they're going to give anything less than 100% here tonight. I don't think anyone in this match is even considered.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of kabump, man, what a chair shot. Reminds me of my good old days as the hardcore champion.
If that's your idea of good old days, I'm glad I wasn't around for them.
There isn't an ounce of quit in these superstars.
There certainly isn't. They're in this one to the bitter end.
What a match. I've got no idea what these superstars are going to do next.
That makes two of us, partner. And I think that's one of the things that makes it so exciting. I think that if one of these superstars, he's going for the pin. This could be it. 2, 3.
Loser Johnny, loser Vince.
The key to winning.
Avec on sort vraiment la vidéo Turkish Wrestler. Donc, Curfew, and Vince McMahon. Okay?